Since moving to Sweden, I've started to question it all. When I lived in London, I grew up with this idea that to be rich in life, you need to work a 9 to 5, scale the career ladder, and have money to buy stuff. But then I moved here, surrounded by the forest, and I've begun to notice a different kind of wealth. One that doesn't fit in a bank account. The kind that you gather slowly, quietly, if you know where to look. It is peak autumn in northern Sweden, and the colours are stunning. Today's mission is to find some magic in the forest. Today we have come to the forest with our neighbours, Simsa and Anders, to go foraging and collect some mushrooms, hopefully some cantarell, but we'll see what we can find. Every time I walk in this forest, I'm reminded of how much abundance there is. We've literally just started foraging and cantarell already, and they are massive. I used to think that richness was about success, but out here it feels more like knowledge, experience, and patience. Look at the size of that. They're just so pretty. Ah! Foraging teaches you to slow down and to really look. Sometimes I find nothing. Wow, there's so many. And other days I find the forest overflowing with gold beneath the moss. This is the next species we're collecting, which is the trumpet cantarell. And around here there are literally hundreds. My basket is half full already. We're gonna be eating mushrooms for days. Mushrooms are the forest's quiet miracle, appearing only when conditions are just right, connected through an invisible web that keeps the whole forest alive. So I've just found another species. This one is called the sweet tooth mushroom, and it's got all these spikes at the bottom. I know a lot of people who are literally terrified of wild mushrooms, and I know if you don't have experience picking up mushrooms, it can be quite scary to eat wild mushrooms. But now that this is my 3rd year foraging with my neighbours, I actually feel really confident that I can go into the forest and collect the correct mushrooms. And I think when you're learning how to collect mushrooms and wild food, it is so important to go with people who have experience and know what they're doing. Wild mushrooms are so healthy for you. They are full of antioxidants. They are literally superfood. So the mushrooms are actually only the fruiting body of the fungus, and most of the fungus is actually in the roots or in the soil, and you have these massive mycelium networks in the undergrowth, and the mushrooms are just the fruiting bodies that release the spores so that the fungus can grow and spread further. My basket is officially full. I think we've finished foraging now. Between Juan and I, we've collected maybe 10 kilograms worth of these cantarellus mushrooms. I'm very excited to eat these, and I actually want to try pickling to preserve them. So I'm going to work out how to do that, and I think we can have lunch now. A massive thank you to our neighbours for such a wonderful day out. Yesterday evening I finished the autumn wreath and it's quite cute. It's quite fragile, so I'm not sure I'm going to have it outside for too long. I collected these leaves last autumn and dipped them in beeswax to preserve them. I'm going to put it outside. This entire sequence was filmed on the GoPro Max 360 and I'm editing it right here in the squirrel forest on the Asus ProArt P16. All my clips automatically upload to the GoPro cloud and I can open them straight through StoryCube on my laptop. It's super simple. I just log into my GoPro account and everything I filmed is instantly there in full quality. StoryCube keeps all my clips organized. It sorts them automatically by device, time, and scene, which makes it so much faster to find the good shots. Once I've picked through my favorites, I send them straight into CapCut and I start editing. The Asus style is brilliant for editing on the go. I can quickly adjust brightness or contrast with a simple turn. The Asus Lumina Pro OLED display is also super bright and beautiful even outside. And the great thing is, if you have an Asus ProArt laptop, you can redeem a free GoPro Premium Plus subscription and access the GoPro cloud directly through StoryCube. It's a simple, seamless workflow that connects filming, organizing, and editing all in one place. Check out the Asus ProArt P16, links are in the description. So yesterday I started cleaning the mushrooms, and although I've done a lot, this is only a quarter. I need to do all of this now. Can you see that? It's a lot of mushrooms. So I find the easiest way to clean mushrooms is just with a bit of water, because it's really easy to take off dirt, and then I just cut off the stem. I've been seeing this trend online where people share what richness means to them, and everyone's answer is a bit different. What I love is that none of them are about materialism or things. It's got me reflecting on what it means to me. I still like beautiful things, but I've learnt to value where they come from and what they represent. To me, richness is having a daily connection to the natural world. It's the freedom of my own time. It's the freedom to walk into any forest, to recognise and learn what I can forage and eat. Richness to me is about learning about wildlife, the forest, and the edible wild foods. Next summer I'll share some recipes like stinging nettle pesto and dandelion tea. And actually I also have a fizzy pine tree drink that I'll share this winter. So this is all very new to me. I've never pickled anything, nor have I ever sterilised a jar. The issue is that the brine will be ready before all the jars. This is like 1.3 kilograms of mushrooms. I need more mushrooms. After 4 hours of cleaning mushrooms, working out how to make a brine, sterilising jars, I now have 2 jars. This is the first one, and this has 1.3 kilograms worth of cantadel mushrooms. And then jar 2, I blanched the mushrooms in boiling water for 3 minutes, and this one has more onions, peppercorns and thyme. I think this one will be the tastier one. It's crazy that this is 2.5 kilograms worth of mushrooms. We still have maybe 3 or 4 kilograms left, and it's sad I can't even try these for 4 weeks for the best taste, but I might open one in a couple of weeks. I'll let you know how it tastes. So we went on a walk the other day and we found this amazing porcini mushroom or penny bun, and I left it outside for a few hours and Tord came and took some bites out of it. Our neighbour also went foraging and gave us some cantarell, which I'm going to cook for lunch. It actually saddens me how much traditional knowledge of wild food and medicine has been lost. Of course, most of my meals still come from convenience and from a supermarket, but I hope this video inspires you to learn more about the native species around you and maybe discover what's edible where you live. And even if you never eat a single thing you forage, I guarantee the act of learning, noticing, and spending time in nature will nourish you in other ways. I'd also love to know what richness means to you. Remember, my Red Squirrels and Wonderful Wildlife calendar are available to pre-order, and I'll see you in the next video on Halloween night. Bye!